Shalom, everyone, and welcome back. I know that it's been quite some time since I have posted a video. So long, in fact, I'm not even wearing contacts today. I also want to wish everyone a very, very good Rosh Hashana, Chag Sameach, good Yantiv, and all of that. And that is going to be the main focus of today's video. You know, Rosh Hashana, what is it? How do I celebrate? How do I incorporate my Wicca side? Is this something that leans more heavily on the Jewish side? All of that fun stuff. But as always, before we get to that, we do have the tarot card of the video. In this case, I'm not actually using a handy dandy post-it for the first time, probably ever. I'm just going to be reading it off another device that I have. So this week's card is the Empress. Ooh, look at that glare. There we go. So this is a crowned woman, sits hand upon her chest. Upright, this can be interpreted to mean femininity, beauty, creation, nature, abundance, nurturing, or pleasure. And reversed, it can stand for creative block, dependence on others, neglect, or disconnect. So there's the Empress card. That is our tarot card for this video. Now, Rosh Hashana. What on earth is it? It is the Jewish New Year, and it is one of our high holy days. Usually I would be spending this time at different family dinners. The first night with one side of my family, the second night with the second side of my family. That is not happening this year for a large number of reasons. But I am still celebrating. It is still something to celebrate. Again, you know, Shana Tova, Chag Sameach, Happy New Year, all of it. So first and foremost, Rosh Hashana is about celebration. It is about the fact that we are here for another year. We're all together. We've managed to survive whatever difficulties have come our way in this past year. And it really is this celebration. And one of the ways that Jews celebrate this is through the eating of apples and honey. And I have a plate with sliced apples and a little thing of honey. So, you know, this is a huge, huge part of Rosh Hashana, is everyone will take their apples, dip it in the honey, and, you know, you thank God for making it to this point, and you hope and wish and pray for next year to be as sweet as honey. I chose a small piece and it was still too big of a piece. That was uncomfortable. Now, if you don't like apples, you don't have to use apples. I know a lot of people in my family will use challah instead, but you know, I'll get some fruit in me. It's probably a good idea. You know, one of the things that my family usually does is my Zadie, my grandpa, will tell things that he is particularly grateful for this year. And, you know, it's always nice to have that check-in. you can do that check-in much more often than once a year. Like, you can do a check-in on that sort of stuff however often you want, but it's nice to have that sort of check-in. And so that is definitely something I will be doing tonight and tomorrow night, taking some time to myself with my meditation to really recognize what I have to be thankful for, what I have to be grateful for, what good things have happened to me in the last year, and what good things I'm looking towards for next year. And as with most Jewish holidays, you know, it wouldn't be the same without wine. This is not wine. This is the new Coke Zero Dream flavor. In a wine glass to be fancy. But one of the biggest things I do for Rosh Hashana is that I recognize that not everyone is as lucky as I am. Not everyone is in as good of a place as I am. There are disasters on mega levels all over the world. There are disasters that feel just as damaging in people's families and homes every single day. And so I say the Mourner's Kaddish, and I also sing the Misha Berach. I'm not going to do the Mourner's Kaddish right now. That is one that I really do like to do in private. And for the Misha Berach, I use the Debbie Friedman, I believe, her version. And please, I apologize for my terrible singing, but please, while I do pray, please think of anyone in your life who you think could use a little bit of healing, be it physical, mental, emotional. It all gets covered under the Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuach shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. So again, I do hope that during that time you were able to think of somebody in your life who might need a little bit extra healing, and I hope that you sent all your good vibes that way. I know that I did. Now, Rosh Hashana with my Jewicca. How am I approaching this? This is my first Rosh Hashana as a Jewiccan, and I was finding as I was prepping for this holiday, as I was preparing for what I wanted to do, there wasn't a lot of adjustment that I wanted or particularly needed. Obviously, again, I'm not doing a big family thing, but that has less to do with my Jew Wiccan status and more to do with everything. But apples and honey, you know, taking a moment to be grateful and thankful for all the good things that have come my way. You know, I'm going to do it through meditation versus a conversation, but, you know, that's just where I feel most connected, where I feel most grounded. I will not be going to synagogue. I am not a member of a synagogue anymore. I haven't been since I was a teenager. But I will take time tonight and tomorrow to really take stock of myself and take stock of my life and everything that I would be doing in synagogue, but privately and grounded at my own particular prayer space. I wish I had more to tell you. I wish I had some great advice for anyone who is struggling to incorporate their Wiccan side with their Jewish side on this particular holiday, but honestly, this holiday is all about being grateful and being appreciative of life and wishing for good things in the future. So whatever you do for that is really your best way to incorporate. That is all I have for you guys this video. Please, as always, feel free to ask me any questions. I'm always happy to try my best and help. But other than that, Chag Sameach, Shana Tova. Have a great, happy, healthy, and safe New Year. Bye, everyone.